Can this band stay consistent for more than 5 minutes at a time? Okay, so I've been having a really weird, kind of sad day today. And, I was trying to, go downstairs, get something to eat, try to shake off the sad for the day. And I'm scrolling through Instagram, and, nothing is really piquing my interest at the moment. So I turned it off, and I was like, I'm going to get off social media for a little bit, and I'm going to be productive. And then naturally, like an hour later, I got back on social media and I go back through Instagram. And the very first thing that I see when the app opens is a post from the official My Chemical Romance Instagram account that reads, "If you could be anything, what would you be?" With this weird cryptic thing. I don't know what this means. Um, but what's happening? I don't know what's happening. If you're here, you probably know that my most popular video on my channel is the My Chemical Romance iceberg explanation I did going on 3 years ago now, which is crazy. And that video has close to 400,000 views at the time of making this, which is crazy, and I'm really appreciative of that. I'm glad that that video is resonating with people on such a level. So I feel like it's only appropriate that when My Chemical Romance makes some sort of big update like this, I should probably talk to you guys about it and open up a dialogue. So here we are. What does this mean? I've spent the better part of the past probably 2 hours trying to figure out what these symbols mean, and I still can't figure it out. Part of me was thinking, oh, is this in Russian? And it's not. It is not. I have done some digging. I looked at alphabets in other languages, just trying to figure out what this could mean. And I'm drawing a blank. I really don't know what this could mean. So if you know what this means, please let me know, because I would like to figure this out. And because I don't want to get my or anybody else's hopes up about what this could mean, I narrowed it down to 3 possibilities. So we're going to go over those and see what's the most likely scenario of what is going to come of this. Possibility number 1, this is a documentary going over the 2019 return show, the reunion tour in 2022, just their return. It's a documentary going over all of that. The only reason that I'm led to believe that this is a possibility is because they did record. I don't remember which show it was off the top of my head. They recorded one of the I think it was a California show toward the end of the tour in 2022. Like I said, I'm having a hard time remembering, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But they did end up recording one of the performances on the reunion tour, and it's very possible they did interviews and anything of that sort of nature. So it's a very real possibility in my mind that this has more to do with the reunion and the tour that came with it than any sort of new material. If they were going to be teasing new material, I feel like they'd be a little more cryptic and mysterious with it. Not that this isn't cryptic nor mysterious. I don't know. I feel like this is leaning more in that direction. So I'm going to try not to get my hopes up that this is about new material, and assume that this is more having to do with the reunion tour and all that good stuff. Then comes option number 2. This is a new album. I saw some discourse on socials that this is going to be the Paper Kingdom. I feel like that might be a bit of a stretch. I see why people are saying that. I mean, there's like falling paper in the background. It looks like there's a kingdom down there. So I see why you would say that, but I don't know. I something in me just says the Paper Kingdom is not what this is. I think it could take some inspiration from Paper Kingdom, maybe like aesthetically, because this definitely has. When I think of what the Paper Kingdom was going to be, I think this is it. So there's a very real possibility that this at least took some inspiration from the Paper Kingdom, but this could be an entirely new album. And again, I'm not trying to get anybody's hopes up about it, but the reason that I think this could be a new album is the entire shift of the aesthetic from the return tour. This looks nothing like what we saw in 2022 and 2021, and just when the tour was getting announced, it looked nothing like this. It was a lot darker. There were the bugs and the cults, and it was much creepier than this. This doesn't look all that creepy, and that alone is telling me that the possibility of this being a new album is a lot greater. I think with the change in aesthetic alone, that totally shifts the possibility of this not being another album. So I don't know. Again, I'm not I will say this over and over. I'm not getting anybody's hopes up. I'm not trying to say this is MCR5. Get your hopes up about MCR5. Because I don't know. I really don't know. This is all speculation, and I think it's very possible, but seriously, don't get your hopes up about it. I mean, people have been wanting a new MCR album for well over a decade at this point, and since they're back, like, fully, they're posting on Instagram. Granted, a lot of what they're posting is, we have a song that was in the trailer for the Umbrella Academy, and Frank's band is gonna be it when we were young, and here's a new album from one of the members of My Chemical Romance. You know what I mean? They're posting, they're active, so that leads me to believe that My Chemical Romance is still going to continue. All of the posting, even if it's not directly linked to a My Chemical Romance project, they're active on their socials, which makes me think the band itself is active. So I'm not worried about this being a one and done thing. I think the band is back. I don't know what this is. I personally think a documentary is at the top of the list. Maybe it's a single, maybe it's a new album. I don't know, but only time will tell. They haven't put a date on anything, just a very cryptic caption on the Instagram post. And that's all that we can really run with right now. No, none of the band members, at least at the time of my filming this, none of the band members have posted anything about this or said anything about this. So they're keeping it close to the vest, as they should. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Is this a new album? Is this another tour? Is this a documentary series? Is this just some weird one-off post? I promise this is not going to be the continued format for the rest of the channel. I'm not going to be doing just like reaction-based unscripted videos for as long as I'm doing this. I want to keep doing big video essays like my icebergs and things like that, with stuff like this in between. So this was just too big to not talk about. So we're opening up a dialogue now. If you like this video, feel free to check out my Chemical Romance iceberg. I also have a Fall Out Boy iceberg. I'm very proud of both of those. They are on my page. You can check them out at the end of this video. And that's all that I got. If you want to stay up to date on anything that's happening with MCR in the future, or any other bands associated with them, feel free to subscribe, like, comment. You don't want to miss a thing, because I will be reporting on everything MCR related as things continue to build. I've been Evan. Thank you for watching. Have a happy birthday, and please sleep tight.